Hi, everybody. Erica here from In the Company of Cards. I just wanted to remind you that in a couple of hours at 6 p.m. Pacific time and 9 p.m. Eastern time, I will be here on YouTube doing a live answering your personal questions. I do not do that normally on this channel unless I'm announcing that that's what I'm doing. But I thought as a Halloween gift to all of you for being so kind to me, I would open the channel up for an hour later on and do some personal readings. So come and see what happens. Even if you don't get read for, I think you'll find it an interesting process. So this will be a very quick video. Uh, Two readers whom I respect, Tim from Telltale Tarot, who is in the UK, as well as Libby from Maester Tarot, and she is in Australia, did readings recently, yesterday, on the health of 45. I know I have read on the health of 45 many times, but they seem to think we are really getting to 0 hour and that something dire was going to happen with his health between now and the election. Now, I will say he's definitely having a problem with his words. I'm sure you're aware of the fact that he has said he's going to protect women, whether they like it or not. Poor thing. I think he confused the word protect with grab, molest. Entertainment purposes only, YouTube, whether we like it or not. So, he's between that and, wink, wink, The Secret with Mike Johnson. He's not thinking clearly. He's not keeping his mouth shut when he should. But I want to look at his overall health: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Does he have spiritual anything? Health? Pretty much we know that's a 0. Entertainment purposes only. But I'd like to look at his health and see whether my cards are concurring with Libby's and Tim's, or whether I get something different. Okay, so cards are shuffled. I'm just going to cut the deck. And the card that we're looking for is the tree, because that's the card for health. So this is 45's health between now and the election. And this will be the only question I look at right now until I see you all tonight. Okay, there's our tree. So this stands for 45's health: mental, emotional, spiritual, physical health. And the two cards to the left, and then the two cards to the right. And I will tell you, of course, what these are, but I'm also going to draw some clarifiers on them. And I'm feeling the urge to draw a lot of clarifiers. And so this will amount to me doing my 23 card spread. Which, I mean, I don't know that I had anticipated that, but okay. So I'm just gonna hold them up and tell you what I think. So the very first card that we have in the line is the snake. Then we have clover. And we have tree, anchor, and ring. Okay, so what's that all about? I mean, the snake. This is a problem. So there definitely is a health problem. The second card to follow it is clover. I think that in short order, we will be made aware of what it is, because this is a very fast acting card. Center card, of course, is the tree, which stands for his health. I think that whatever is wrong with him It's not going to be a one and done thing, but will be something that will have long-term ramifications. Both of these cards indicate that. I can mirror the very first card in the line, the snake, with the ring. So this is something that he's probably had intimations of before. He's probably known for a while that he's not well. I think it's physical. I mean, we already know that the mental health's gone. And then we have Clover mirroring Anchor. So I think that quickly we will discover that this is something that really drags him down. You know, as much as we're feeling tension, can you imagine what he's feeling? It's got to be 10 times worse. Not that I'm mad about that. I'm just saying. All right. So I drew clarifiers on each of those five. So here's this problem with his health. And we have the bear, the whip, and the heart. Okay, there's the problem. The bear, I mean, his weight is an issue. His eating habits are an issue. They are both not good. Okay. And they cause him some amount of discomfort, I think. I mean, we saw him, he couldn't even get up into that garbage truck yesterday. Now, granted, I will give him this. The ground looked like it was slippery and wet. So, okay, but still. And then we have the heart, and I can mirror these cards. I can mirror the snake with the heart. I do continue to think, as does Libby from Maester Tarot, that it is something cardiac in nature. Okay. So now Clover. Those are the clarifiers for this card are nice. I mean, they're good. So we have the lily, the stork, and the dog. I do think there is someone around him, a healthcare professional. I don't think it's a doctor, but it could be like a PA or a medic or a nurse practitioner, something like that, who eases his symptoms and makes him feel better. But the point is, there are symptoms to ease, and he is in need of feeling better. So that's corroborative. Now, this next line, which is right in the center with the tree, this is the health card. Whatever's in the center is like, whoa, that tells you a lot. Clarifiers for that are the clouds, the coffin, and the book. Now, there are doubts about his health on the part of him and on the part of those around him. These are doubts. And I mean, sometimes a coffin is a coffin. And I think people don't know, like, this is the card for not knowing. There are a lot of people around him who don't know the state of his health. Certainly his followers do not know the state of his health. We can mirror health and book. So a lot of people are just completely unaware of how bad his health is. But the fact that we can mirror clouds and coffin, I kind of see where Maester Tarot and Telltale Tarot are coming from, because these are not good cards health-wise. And I don't wish any bad thing on any person, including 45. I don't. But I just think it's important that we allow ourselves this heads up. The fourth card in the original line was the anchor. And we have this clarifiers, the bouquet, the scales, and the garden. I do think he is being dosed or medicated, being given something that helps him sort of balance out whatever's going on. And that's for the people's sake. In other words, it's to give everyone the impression, this is everyone, the impression that he's fine. Nobody wants anybody to know that he's not fine, but he's not fine. But there's something that's being done to kind of prop him up, whether it's medications, whatever I think it is medications, but something's being done to prop him up so that we can think that that at least physically he is able to withstand the rigors of being the president again. All right. Then we have the ring, and the focus cards for that are the moon, the child, and the sun. Okay. Now, the ring is this, there is something that he's had for a while. It's a card for that. A circle is round, it has no end. It's been for a while. It's really affected his own self-image. Like he didn't like tripping, trying to get up into that truck. He referenced it. He was embarrassed by it. But there are new things that are going to come to light soon. And I can mirror the sun. This is things coming to light with the very first card. So you now have three of us. Libby from Maester Tarot, Tim from Telltale Tarot, and me saying, I don't know how he will physically be able to bear up in these next days. Now, he may well be able to, but it's difficult. I think every day is going to get harder and harder between now and after the 5th. These are the voters. This is the future. And this is him. I mean, he's living to win this election, but he also knows that I really do think he knows that he cannot win. I think he knows. And it's one thing to know you're not going to win an election. I mean, if it was any other politician, oh well, you go home and live to fight another day. For him, this has really dire consequences for him in terms of his legal future. So, do I see a funeral in the offing? No, I don't. Do I think he'll be around for the election? I do. But I also think it's important to bear in mind the center line with these two cards, because they're not good. They're not good. I could look at other things, but I'm going to sort of rest up for tonight. I hope lots of you will join. I'm hoping that you will like, share, subscribe. Be a thrill to get to 5,000 subscribers by the time of the election. But I am happy to have all 4,450 of you here with me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. And I will see you tonight on the live. Take care.